Hello, today we will be building a inverted slider crank. Okay, so we're going to start out by going to options, labeling, no new objects, just like before. And this time we're going to sort by object type. We're going to get rid of the small grid. It should look like this. We're going to start off by going to circle, center and radius, and clicking at the center between the X and the Y axis. Once you get a black circle like this, we're going to make this radius of 3. After this, we're going to go to point. We're going to select a point between the X axis and the circle, just like this. After this, we're going to make a slider. We're going to make it an angle. And we're going to call it crank, C-R-A-N-K. Press enter. Now that we have the slider, we're going to go to angle with given size, select outer, then inner. We're going to call this crank. Now we can go to segment and connect this point with this point. We go to move and we press Ctrl G to hide the circle, Ctrl G to hide this point, and Ctrl G to hide the angle. And we're going to click on the segment. We're going to go under this label and we're going to click on value, just to make sure we have the value of 3. And we can make sure this slider corresponds with this linkage because it turns, just like this. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to select a point. And this is the next point where the connecting rod is going to connect to. So for us, I'm going to do something like around 4. It should be a blue dot, just like this. Next, we go and we select the line tool. We select the end of this point, the length of the linkage, and at this point. It should look something like this. Next, we're going to go to circle, center, and radius. Select the end of the linkage. We're going to make this 12, just like this. And we're going to go to point and select where the two lines meet, or the circle and the line meet, which is going to be right over here. We can go to move, hide the big circle, Ctrl G, and we can also hide this line. After this, we're going to go to segment. We're going to click at the end of the linkage to the point. Now to make sure we have the right size, we can click on this and we can select a value. And it's 12, just like we made it. And let's color code everything. We can make this linkage, the crank, we can make this blue, or we can make it green, and we can make this linkage blue. Then we can select the point. We can make it hollow, make it a little bigger. Then we can make it purple, just like this. Now we right click on the slider and we can animate it. There we go. And with this, we're able to kind of move this around as long as it's on the x-axis. And once we pause it, we're also able to select, go to object properties on the slider. And we can do something like from 45 degrees to 90 degrees. Make sure to keep the degree sign or else go into radians. So just like this. We can speed it up to 4. Oh, speed up to 4. Enter. Close this and right click animation on. And that's how you make an inverted slider crank. Thank you.